terrible effort by the Chicago Blackhawks on home ice as they lose 6-2 to the New York Rangers. Pathetic. That's what you are, guys. You're playing pathetically out on the ice. Nick Foligno the other night, after being the first start of the game and a Hawks win, saying it's time to turn the page and start playing Blackhawks hockey. Is it Blackhawks hockey right now where you're giving up 5 or more goals a game? Because that's what it's been. Another 6-2 loss, and the second time in 3 games. This is a piss poor effort by the Chicago Blackhawks. They're playing embarrassing hockey on national TV each and every game. It's flat out terrible efforts each and every night by this team. It's frustrating as hell. I was supposed to be out today's game, but there's an ice storm and snowstorm going on in southern Illinois. I was going to drive up to Chicago this morning to go to the game, but that storm caused it where I-55 was not even plowed yet. So I didn't go to the game. This would have been the second time I would have gone to a game in a week where I witnessed the team put on a terrible effort on the ice, losing 6-2. It's frustrating by the Chicago Blackhawks right now, and I get it. We're in a rebuild, and I get that we're dead last in the NHL. It's unacceptable. They are putting on a show each and every game where they look like they don't care. Anders Sorensen should have pulled Arvid Soderblom today after giving up his 4th goal. In fact, he should have pulled him after his 5th goal given up. Granted, those goals really weren't his fault. It was the team up front of him causing bad turnovers in the defensive zone, and or he couldn't see the effing puck. I usually don't cuss in videos, as you know, but today I'm quite honestly pissed. The Hawks are doing this each and every game since Anders Sorensen has taken over the job. He had that 3-game win streak, but we win 1 and we take 10 steps back. That's what it seems like. This team just doesn't know how to play consistent hockey time in, time out. Their consistent version of hockey is giving up a ton of goals. So let's get into the stat lines of this game. It was bad. They played terrible, and it just is another showing of the team not putting on anything in their game plan. First period of play, 14-6 in favor for the Rangers in the first period for shots on goal. 11-7 for the Rangers in the second. 9-14 for the Hawks in the third. Total shots on goal, 34-27 in favor for the Rangers. Power play, there was only one power play alone in this game, and it was for the Hawks. They went 0 for 1, and that power play came in the first minute and a half in play. Face-off percentage, 57% of the face-offs went in favor for the Rangers. Hawks just had a terrible effort out on the ice. So let's get into the goals of the game, shall we? In the first period of play, Hawks started buzzing, playing good hockey. And, well, after a power play by the Hawks they don't score from, the Hawks continued to press. And, well, at 5:37 in the first period, scored by number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi. His 14th of the season, assisted by number 98, Connor Bedard, to extend Bedard's point streak to 7 games now, but it wasn't enough. The Hawks, after this goal, it was just all Rangers from here. This was a good redirection by Bertuzzi at the crease from a great pass from Bedard from the slot and feeds it to Bertuzzi to shove it in past Domingue. And then it was basically Rangers from on. Rangers kept pressing, and while at 15-12 in the first period, Brzezinski scores his third of the season, assisted by Fox and Lindgren to make it a 1-1 game. Rangers add to their lead, add to their press, and while at 18-22 remaining, while in the first period, Borgen scores unassisted to make it a 2-1 Rangers lead after one. We go into the second period of play. Hawks just look dead after this. And, well, 3:28 into the second period, the Rangers take advantage, and Philip Cheadle scores his ninth of the season, assisted by Fox and Bernard to make it a 3-1 lead for the Rangers. Rangers continue to press and keeping the Hawks stuck in their defensive zone, causing turnovers, and, well, at 9:54 in the second period, goes on a breakaway as Riley Smith, his eighth of the season, assisted by Zibanejad and Lindgren to make it a 4-1 Rangers lead. Rangers continue to press, and while at 15-16 in the second period, Vincent Trocheck takes advantage and makes it a 5-1 lead with his 11th of the season, assisted by Panarin and Lafreniere, to where the Hawks at this point, yeah, they're done. They aren't going to do anything. They look like crap. But Hawks do get on the board again, and it comes at 18 minutes in the second period. Scored by number 44, Wyatt Kaiser. His first in the National Hockey League, assisted by number 91, Frank Nazar, and number 78, TJ Brody, to get the Hawks within 3. But that's it for the Hawks in the scoring, because we go into the third period, Hawks down by 3, and the Hawks were pressing more in the third period and nearly scored a couple of times, but Domingue hold strong, and while at 8:36 in the third period, Philip Cheadle scores his 10th of the season, second of the night, assisted by Miller and Bernard to make it a 6-2 final for the New York Rangers. It's frustrating. It's terrible efforts by the Chicago Blackhawks night in, night out, and they just look dead in the water. Are some of the veterans just waiting for the trade deadline to occur? Maybe. But it doesn't matter. You're playing in the National Hockey League. Stop playing these embarrassing effort games each and every night for once. Put an effort out on the effing ice. That's where I'm at with this team. Just show some life. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on today's action. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, ESPN, stop covering Chicago Blackhawk games, because it's every game with you guys. We get steamrolled.